Hello friends, welcome back. Day 11 is here. It's Saturday. It's really hot in South Florida. And I'm thinking that we can create it here like a, maybe the little ocean, the boat at the distance, and some sand and a little bit of a sun. It's hot outside. So let's work with this. I'm gonna put the list of the stamps that I'm using. That little boat is this one in here, and I have some other stamps with the greeneries that I'm gonna use on the sand. These are more like dunes, and I'm gonna start in here with the ocean, and I have this 565 with 526 together. That's gonna be my ocean. Try not to get that on my boat. And once I pass that, I'm just gonna drag the blue with less water. And it's okay to have different shades in here. That's my dunes are in there. Keep the strokes horizontal. And we'll fix anything a little later, right? So that's the ocean. And for the sky, again, I'm mixing thing. Well, actually, I have this 565 in here with a little bit of the 555 that gives me a kind of a purple lighter color in here. And I'm just gonna start in here my clouds. Leave the space around the perimeter, the horizon. That will make you feel like there's a cloud in there, and you don't have to worry about separating the colors between the ocean and the sky, right? Let's keep it simple in here. So I have this tape around just in case I want to go all the way to the edges, especially on the dunes. For that, I have N49, 912, and some other colors that I don't know where. I have like a brown shades in here. I'm just trying to get to a tone that I can say that is sand in here. Something like that. But I need to mix enough because I have quite a bit mountain of sand in here. So I'm just going one way first. And again, in this case, be very intentional with the way that you are doing those strokes. And I'm gonna leave a little bit of light in there. That's gonna be kind of the path for people to walk to the other side. You don't see the sand, but it is somewhere after that. So let's add a little more water in here, and here we have the other side. And we can drop a little bit of extra color because the dunes are, they're sandy and everything, but they might have other things. Let's bring a little bit of darkness in here on the side. And especially on this path in here. And as it comes closer to the edge of the paper, it's gonna get wider, right? So let me just put a little more of that N25 in there. N49, I'm sorry, N49 in here, mixed with whatever I have left in there. And again, go in and make it wider as it gets closer to you. I think we can probably zoom a little bit more. Let it dry a little bit because the colors are blending way too much. And in the meantime, we can work with the boat. And the boat will be very, very simple. Let me just cover this. I just don't want to wait until it gets dry because then I have way too different shades in there. All right. So let's work with the boat. The boat will be very simple. For the boat first, I want to cover that little area. I'm trying to remove that blue from the sail. I stamped the boat using Versac Fine Clear, so I don't have to worry about ink running from the boat. And I'm using 565 just to give it some shadows to the sails. And I'm gonna keep it pretty much white. Just to give it a gray color to the boat itself. Oh, I'm gonna put some blue in between in here. You see here, there should be some blue. And I'm gonna straight the ocean. If you want to make it perfect, get a ruler. I'm fine with this, the way that it looks now. And I'm gonna use the twin tone just to add some details to the sail in there. Right? So let's go back to the dunes in here with more of the N49 in here. I'm gonna add some texture. My brush is almost dry. Because I just want to add some texture in here. And if you get some green in here, it's fine to bring it in. All right, so let's add the greens in here. And I have this, really honestly, I don't know what type of leaves in here, but they go left and right. And these ones are from this set in here, this one in here. This is the foliage set number 5. And I'm just gonna stamp them here and there. I'm gonna stamp them along this little path in here. And as it goes kind of closer to you rather than closer to the ocean, I'm going to do the same on the other side with the other one, that it goes on the other direction, like the wind is kind of keeping them, I don't know, that type of wind that goes creates a path. I don't want all of them going in the same direction. They're actually not bending that much in here, so I just want to create the path. And the other one that I have in here, this is like a cattail, and I'm going to use a different green for that one. This is like yellow, and I'm just actually stick one or two in there just for variety. Let's do the stem a little darker. Okay. And put some grass, and we're almost done. There was another little one, the other side. And just put the grass on the way. So a little bit of grass, but not as much. And plus, that's if you make it lighter, go lighter, that will help with the perspective that you loosen them. This was more like a beach scene in here. Just want to add a little more green on this corner. It's like a little path that you find. Trying to make it look like there is grass behind, just by tapping a little bit. And I'm only gonna put water, a little bit of water on the grass. I'm not gonna try to put water on the big ones. I want them to look just like that. A little more darkness in here, more just to create some texture. All right. And that, for me, I'm gonna call it done in here. Let's remove the tape. You can also take a gel pen and then draw some little lines for the water. If you want to. See, I can't stop. Especially around the boat, closer to the coast. And that's it. Sign and date, and we call this one Dawn. Let me just get and here it is. I hope you like it, and I'll see you tomorrow with day 13. Bye. Oh no, tomorrow is day 12. I'll see you tomorrow with day 12. My days are all confused. Bye.